Oh, me. I woke up this morning. I said, it's going to be a great day. Everything's going to work out. And then, it's you, it's me, it's YDT. It's season 3, episode 176 of a show which pulls back curtains, takes down the walls brick by brick, and exposes the hearts of those caring for those you love most. And the bricks are changing, but the heart still remains. Well, the heart changes too, but the intention remains the same. I said we're gonna show up when skies are gray. Let's go. I did. I manifested, so I thought this day, this episode, this everything. I thought this is going to be the best episode of YDT in the 3 seasons. Hang on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of, if you ever want to dive into that book that I talk about writing in the morning and at night, again, because getting on paper, getting something out of your brain is critical and important, then here's your chance. Subscribers only. Bonus noise. I appreciate your consideration to subscribe for $4.99 a month. You get access to that book. Outside of all things YDT, you get exclusive looks into the thoughts and into the mind of yours truly. $4.99 a month. Click the link in the show notes and consider subscribing. And you might see a new little facelift over at nathanmorrismusic.com. And I appreciate all of the support with the limited edition vinyl. And it's a lot. It's a lot to keep up with all of this. I want to explain the whole, play your strengths. We'll go there. The play your strengths. And yes, you can make excuses. Yes. But there's also this line of acceptance in the fact that you are a terrible planner. You are a terrible calendar scheduler. You will fail miserably. That is fact. It is not. Maybe it is self-limiting beliefs, but there is also this level of, I know I am not good at golf either. I'm not good at it. There's geometry. There's the ability to even swing a club. I'm being left-handed. Where the hell do I find clubs? Yes, I can rent them. There's so many things. Could I become good at it? Maybe. Could I become good at scheduling? Maybe. But then it's like, where are you going to play your strength? Where are you going to take away? Because you only have so much to give somewhere, right? And that is where I am in this season. A day in the life of me as I get up and I eat my Puffins cereal and hopefully hear from, the boys in the morning, text and have a good day, love you. And I get at it first thing once I've given myself 1 hour, because you wake up at 7 o'clock. You don't dive right into your work because your brain hasn't even turned on. So the first thing I do is I check the content calendar. I mean, now I have the calendar on my iPhone. I have Google Calendar, and it's amazing how I can set alerts for that. And I still overlook those scheduled events, which is absolutely unacceptable. And I'm a big believer in honoring someone's time and talent. And to know that I possibly inconvenience someone is like death to me. And I did today. I overlooked a calendar event. How? I have no clue. So yeah, we're continuing the day in the life of me. And then after you do that and you mess up and you try to pick up the pieces, then you're going down this list, and this list that is the content. And I don't know if you realize it. Maybe you don't follow all the socials, but consider Nathan Morris Music on TikTok, Nathan Morris on Insta, Nathan Morris Music Facebook. You get it. You can simply see that we went from 3 videos a day, which is a lot, by the way, morning, afternoon, night, or afternoon, evening, late evening, to 5 videos a day. So that's 7 days a week. We do 5. So that's 35 videos, not to mention this podcast, which releases in video form on YouTube at Nathan Morris Music, not counting the long form video that's exclusive to YouTube only, which we do 2 extra long form videos, not counting the YouTube lives that we do 5 days a week. Now, I say that, but the caveat is I've missed a few days. I've messed my back up bad. Not counting going live on YouTube, not counting the subscribers only on TikTok on Sunday nights. So essentially we're doing 45, 50 pieces of unique content a week. And it's a lot because it's not just this mindless shit. I mean, we are thought-provoking. It's Manuel and Daniel and Sandy, and they are helping to curate, hey, these are what people are asking a lot of questions. Because that's another thing is Sandy and Daniel and Manuel, they know that I want so badly to create this foundation of authentic connectivity. And we try like hell to connect with you everywhere in which you're connecting with us, whatever platform, because there's a lot to choose from. And we want so badly for you to feel heard and to know that you're supportive of the subscribing to the TikTok lives or the subscribers here for bonus noise. All of your connection means so much. So this foundation that we have created with you, we're proud of because it's a slow grind. It is in no way you can buy bots and all that bull crap, but that's fake stuff because you can tell based on the interaction or lack thereof. You can tell this that we have is genuine. It is, I hate to say this silly analogy, but it's like the ride or die. This, you all have been with me, those of you listening, those of you who are showing up day in and day out because you believe in what we're doing together, what I'm offering and creating and sharing and our interactions. You believe in it. And we have a responsibility to continue to provide quality that we believe in return. So over 45, 50 pieces of content, not to mention the brands reaching out, not to mention recording new songs or having the meetings with management or brand managers or labels, or you haven't a clue. It's all a new season. It's all showing up to work in a different way. And so I say the 4 walls, taking them down brick by brick, exposing the hearts. This is the new set of 4 walls. This studio and space that we continue to finish. And I'm excited. We're going, if you're watching this in live form, you have the console that I sit at most podcast episodes. And that console also serves as the desk for recording of vocals and meetings. And then you have this where I am, which is going to have this awesome dialogue where I will have guests and speaking to the guests. We've extended this invite for those who have had near-death experiences, and so many have reached out. It's just working out the details of getting adequate sound, adequate timing, adequate video, adequate everything to align with the schedule. So we are excited to be able to bring a few of those stories, and to the dozens and dozens who have sent in their near-death stories, we thank you. And that is heavy as the head, your head that you have the crown on, the responsibilities in the life that you live. And I'm going back to it again, but Dr. Edith Eger, her book, Living in the Future, Living in the Past, you are living in a prison. Living in the present is all that you can have in this moment. It's all you have. And that is freedom. It is freedom. expression or depression. Expressing how you feel, not keeping it bottled up. Writing, doing that is relieving the possibility of depression. Doing it all by yourself, keeping it inside, and that is what I had done all of 2023 until I stopped. I want you to kind of take your own pulse and see where you are and realize that you only have so much to give. And if you give more here or there, you're taking away from somewhere, because it's impossible to do all things and be great at all things. The calendar is my nemesis. The calendar. So I do need social media management. I do need a project manager. I do need brand oversight. I do need music management, because they're not managing me. To a degree, yes, but they're assisting in the guiding of, because what we're doing, this podcast being a product or the music being a product, that's the business, and they're taking my business and they're managing it. It's kind of like a restaurant manager manages the restaurant so that the owner of the restaurant, if they're the chef, can cook the food. Might be a shitty analogy, but the season that I am in is finding a way to murder the calendar successfully. And I went to record this episode, which again, everything is available. If you watch it in long form, you can see it on YouTube, Nathan Morris Music, or Spotify, or wherever you listen to the podcast. But I went to start, and one of my mirrorless cameras falls and break the lens. So switched out cameras, switched out lenses, and here we are. It's the fact that you just keep going. And this is the season of hope, perpetual hope. And I usually am doing more than I'm able to do this year. And maybe that's where you are. And without going into too much detail and not asking the same of you, I think the intentionality behind it all is good enough. It's great enough. Not good enough. That sounds settling. We can only do what we can. And so in this season of whether you celebrate Christmas or not, you still celebrate the fact that of humanity and of life, that we have it. And I encourage you to be kind to people and to do for them what you can, because in doing for others, we're doing for ourselves. It seems like everything is just this all over the place topics, but in all reality, it all comes back to the thing. And the thing for me is finding the ability to accept the things I cannot change. Oh, I hope that where you are, whether you're driving or sitting or reflecting or soaking or hoping or sulking, that you are able to find goodness. That's what I hope. Be kind to yourself and others. And what's your thing? You know, what is your thing that you're trying to beat the hell out of in the best way? Hopefully it's not a person. And I say that jokingly, but really, don't be beating up people. What's your thing? Let me know what your thing is that you're trying to overcome, that you're trying to conquer. And we'll just keep going, one foot in front of the other. That's all I'll say. That's all we can do. Check out the new site. It's a start. We got new merch coming very, very soon. Grab you a limited edition vinyl. It's really fun to see all these notifications. I don't know why. I was like, yeah, that's a good idea, Nathan. Sign up for all the notifications for when all these vinyls arrive. And these people's, we track it and it's like ding, ding, ding. I'm like, okay. So you can't do everything Nathan, take the notifications off. But thanks to everybody for supporting and getting a vinyl. You can most certainly do so in the shop. And you can subscribe to Bonus Noise in the show notes. You can subscribe and meet us over on Sundays on TikTok. You can meet me where you feel comfortable, and I, in turn, will make sure that I am there meeting you because you're worth it. You're valued. Yep. Follow me on all the socials, and I'll work on that calendar thing. The present, be present because that's all you have. The future and the past is imprisonment, expression, or depression. 176 is over. 177. It may not happen, but the present is this. All right. Take care.